Hey, am I here? My Twitch stats say I'm offline. I'm here, alright. It's just my readout that's not right. Fresh. There we go. Today is gonna be a really out there stream. Which makes it sound fun, but no, this really might just be me waffling insipidly for a while. I haven't played RimWorld since March of last year. Wait, that's the wrong channel. To go for some waffles with a good coating of insipid, well, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome. Said he to maybe two people. How's it going? I've been threatening for a while to stream RimWorld. I don't want to seem like all I do is chase Vinny's coattails. He's done a lot of RimWorld streaming. He just really likes the freaking game. I've been over it before, and I will probably have to repeat myself again before even the end of this very stream, but here's the deal. I've got an old RimWorld save. As the title of the stream indicates, I'm still on version 1.4.x. I paused the updates a little bit before I guess Anomaly probably came out. I think I'm 2 DLCs behind, maybe 3. And I would just like to finish this game at some point in my life, so that's where we are. We're joining a RimWorld colony very much already in progress, like several years deep already. I'm gonna have to remind even myself on who our characters are, you know, what the hell I was doing and all that stuff. I seem to recall that I have most things researched that I need to escape the planet. So at this point, all I should need to do, asterisk, citation needed, is gather materials and build a ship. Maybe, I guess. That I still expect to take quite a while, mind you. I don't know where I am on exotic materials such as uranium. We gonna learn. Right, I also have no DLCs. So we are not only several versions behind, we are just vanilla, regular-ass RimWorld. So if you wanted to see what the game was like before all those DLCs came out, once again, you're in the right place. I do have mods. Incredibly, it looks like these all still work. I don't have the cat mod. There was some sort of problem with that. I don't remember. It might have needed some weird prerequisite or something. Pretty much all just quality of life stuff. Gunplay is an important mod. I like that one a lot. It makes guns a lot more interesting. So I hope that one is up to date for our current versions, or at least got forked or something. I don't know. I really don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if I'm in the right frame of mind for it or anything. Really kind of just flying by the seat of our pants on this one. So consider today a trial stream of even if I want to stream anymore RimWorld. It seems like it should be a very streamable game, but we gonna find out. So here's our base. I blame Vinny streams for my tendency to build most of the base as one singular complex. I'm probably going to compare myself to Vinny a lot. I also maintain a far lower number of colonists than he does. I do not understand why he thinks he needs so many damn people. Looks like we just got done going through some shit here. Yeah, Zeor is burying a body. There are mods, well, you can get an incinerator to deal with bodies, and there are mods for, like, mass graves and things like that, but I kind of like the ever-expanding graveyard of people who should not have fucked with us. So that's who all this is. I think these are other people who incidentally died without fucking with us while we were around. But all of these are the people who fucked with us. These must have belonged to the people who were, yeah, in the danger zone here when I opened it. And this is more guys who fucked with us. So that way, even people who are coming in this direction to enter our killer door have to step over the graves of all the other people who did that. It's, you know, that's a normal, not psychotic thing to do, right? Right. So, let me run through the cast of characters here. We got Zeor and Ray. These are the surviving starter colonists. We also started with Ollie, but he is here now. I think that's Ollie? Contains... No, this is Spimpy's grave, I'm sorry. Spimpy was our lynx. Spimpy was pretty neat, but he, I think he picked a fight with a rhino. We're gonna check out some art. I just make dumping piles away from the main base to leave the invader fuckers to rot. Again, I kind of like the massive graveyard. Detailing the massive loss of human life caused by people fucking with us. Alright, so... sarcophagus art. Mindy Dangerpants practicing tameness with a lynx, as the lynx thinks of simpler days when he is a feral beast. Oh. So where's Ollie? Oh, this is Super Wiggles. Is great. I miss Super Wiggles. I was very sad that Super Wiggles died. Super Wiggles was our cougar, and Super Wiggles kicked ass. I blame myself for the death of Super Wiggles. I should have tended to Super Wiggles on the spot instead of trying to haul her back to the base. But she's here now. There's an image of Mindy Dangerpants training a cougar in attacks. Wild storks look on in disgust. The cougar is represented as a pile of power tools. Sure, Mindy. Well, no, who drew that? I did. Alright, good one, Zeor. Ruffles was the husky we started with. He died of dog flu. Which was tragic, but also kind of funny, because I remember when the dog was lying there and in the bed and just, like, barfing as a sprinkler all over. I was like, haha, oh no, Ruffles died, shit. Yeah, here's Ollie, alright. There's an image of old kobold Ollie dreams, whispering to a skittish alpaca with great care and caution. The alpaca looks scared but interested. Ollie, I believe, was killed by a freak shot with a shotgun. Right to his face. So, that sucked. Contains Bungle. Who was Bungle? Ah, Bungle was a Megasloth. That was my guess, actually. An illustration of a Megasloth being disabled, seemingly without remorse. Sure. Alright, anyway. Cast of characters, right. Zeor. Pretty good shoot guy. He also does research and crafting and not a ton else. Just like the real Zeor, he is depressive. I'm not sure if I gave myself steadfast. I did have asthma. Did I cure the asthma somehow? Whatever. Anyway. Ray, just like the real Ray, does a little bit of everything. He's into construction. He does some research. He and Ileana were an item at some point. Let's see. Attended... Oh, right, he married Adams now. Alright, good for him. Good for them. Let me... I recapped these from myself last time I picked the game up. Hang on. Right, here we go. Let me just read my own, like, recap in Discord. Started with Zeor, Ollie, and Ray. Didn't have a particularly varied skill set, but got along pretty well. Ollie tragically died due to Raider's shotgun at some point and is resting in a sarcophagus next to those Ruffles the Husky and Spimpy the Lynx. Zeor mostly does research and is kind of a sharpshooter, sometimes dabbles in art and other things. Ray does virtually everything and has a bionic eye because a bear ripped his face off, and is relentlessly in a good mood. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of our guys are pretty fucked up. We've been here for a little while. Well, that figures. His other eye got boogered up after he already got the right eye replaced because a bear mauled him. Let's see. I don't remember where Mindy came from, but she's Zeor's wife, and she looks after Super Wiggles and all the other awesome critters. Yes, so this is your introduction to Mindy. She has been Zeor's wife for some time and is good at animals and some other things. We're kind of all good at shooting at this point, except for the couple of us who are melee. Because, again, relatively small colony, and we have to defend ourselves against a lot of assholes. I don't remember where Super Wiggles comes from. Super Wiggles is dead now. She also had an infidelious fling with Ray, but that went away when I refused to give Ray a double bed so we could boink my wife. Ileana came from a crash pod, I think. She was married to Ray for a little while and is still named Tierney. She is sort of a jack of all trades sword and carries around a masterwork longsword ski. That's the end of that line, alright. There you go. Yeah, Ileana's been part of our colony for quite a while now. She's a melee person. She's good at quite a few things, including plants. Yeah, I remember guinea pig paw. I thought Ileana got, like, maimed in, like, a friggin' iguana attack the one time. And anyway, yeah, let's just go with in any way. She and Ray are not a thing anymore. Skizor was a naked bum who came around. After recruiting him, it turns out he was a game tester. So yes, we tamed a feral gamer. I do remember that. Yeah, he came to us as just a naked hobo who was hanging around. And we rehabilitated him to society, and he's now a badass. He's pretty good at shoot stuff. He's also kind of a doctor, and he does research stuff. He has a minigun, so that means he rules. Chen, let's see. Don't remember where Chen came from, but he's good at doctoring and doctoring plants. And also art. Speaking of which, hurry up and make that statue I asked for, douche. Pardon me. Hang on, I'm just gonna die. Bye. BRB. Alright, yeah, so Chen is one of our few doctory sorts. Adams, I know, is sort of a doctory type. I barely remember where anyone came from. She cooks a lot and also does doctoring and is now Ray's wife. And that seems to be going pretty well this time. Martin is kind of a douchebag, but he's got sales guy charisma and is pretty good, and is a pretty good cook, so he spends virtually all of his time making fine meals. The colony has a good rec room, pictured, and is very cool. That's the only other people. I believe these other two are relatives of Ileana who popped up out of nowhere. Social... This guy, yeah, I think he was like a slave that we had to go and buy from another colony or something. Or, like, liberate him from them. Yep. Sister to Ileana. I'm sorry, he's the brother of Ileana. And Shorty, who was her sister. I think I pretty much only got these two because I figured I should. Like, ethically. We don't really need them that much. Yeah, this guy in particular had almost no skills, but he can learn social and intellectual very quickly should a need arise. Where were we on research? We were, we have a few more things to figure out about the ship that will take us off this planet. We are researching the Johnson Tanaka drive. Basically FTL travel, I guess. Maybe. Doesn't say specifically FTL travel. We already have the crypto sleep casket and the reactor. We will then need to learn the system that interacts with the ship's persona core, which we do have, and some sensors. And then we can build a ship, and we can get the F out of here. What did happen here? Holy crap. Like, something just went down. Dickie's all fuckered up. Some guys, looks like they tried to come in this way, and that didn't go very well for them. This man's head is off. This person's head is off. Probably have Ray to thank for that. Who knows? But in any case, we're all pretty badass. Our Killador is right here. Like one of the easiest to set up survival tactics in RimWorld is to set up a Killador, which is to say, build a perimeter wall against your whole base, but leave one opening so that anything that attempts to attack your base tries to path through there, and then you load it with deadly traps and you kill them all while they try to come through your Killador. So that's what I have right here. These spike traps get a lot done. I have a little turret right here, and usually we all just form up right around here and then we shoot them as they come in. It works. A telescope? I don't remember the telescope. We have animals. We have we have animals named by Zeor. Let's see. We have Oldsplody. Once in a while somebody engages in the task milking Oldsplody, and you can do with that whatever you want. We have Cow, and we have Quow, Brinkus the Rhino, Spolarp, Who's Stupid, Dump, Baloof, Shunklin, Blarpy, Farterblat, and Toffee the cat. Hi, Toffee. Good. Those are all IKEA furniture names. I have to find the best artifact. I think it's right here. Yes, this is the best artifact ever made in RimWorld, but in anybody's RimWorld. I think. No, that wasn't it. Is somebody using it? Hang on. Everybody, what weapons do you have? Gear. I think it was a bolt-action rifle. If this got, like, corrupted or messed up in some way, I'll be very sad. Gunslinger's playing roulette. That's dumb. Where's the one with the good art? Somewhere or another, there's supposed to be... Yeah, I wonder if it actually got lost somewhere. Do I have... Can I search? Can I... No. I think you can in the latest version of RimWorld. Somewhere or another there was a bolt-action rifle called, like, Zeor's Uncle. And it has an inscription of Zeor and Zeor hanging out. And it's the best thing. But I don't know where it is right now. I thought it would be here on the weapon shelf. It isn't. I really thought that was going to be it. Alas, alack. It may be lost to time. Look at some of the other art. Ricardo Schizer Rodriguez researching carpet making with a look of gleeful fascination. An empty bow tie. The minor celebrity Ophelia. An illustration of a green pillar of rock partially embedded in the ground. Ileana looks on in shock. The lower part of the image is dominated by thousands of mongooses. Wow, this guy's big. Unoriginal with sensual elements. Alright, cool. Yeah, here's the little vault. I like, ironically, I think the steel walls are less tough than the slate brick walls. I don't know if maybe they're a little bit more resistant to harm, possibly. Wishful thinking, but we do have our Persona core locked up there for building a ship with. We have a mortar. We have a cool TV. Ileana Tierney polishing the surface of a spike trap with a gleam in her eye. That's cool. Spider surrounded by cooks. This sculpture illustrates Scott Raycaster Tierney brutally disabling a spelopede with a chain shotgun with quick, efficient movements. Raycaster looks distressed at what he is doing. Okay. Brick walls are basically the only ones properly resistant to not catching fire, including steel. Alright, well. In my head, it made sense to, who dropped this Luciferium? We need to, like, get rid of that. It's also going to take me a little bit to simply remember how to play this game, so basically, broadly speaking, bear with me. Skeezer Rodriguez leaning against Ollie's grave and talking quietly to the memorial. Oh. Mindy Wilkinson calming a wild mare with great care and caution. The mare is snarling aggressively, his big pointed teeth. Nibble your bum. Ileana working feverishly with a neighborly expression. Hundreds of ethereal spirits of ancient masters watch from above. There's a raider beneath the main subject. Wow. Okay. Whose bed is this? Nobody's right now. Another, Zeor hanging out by a grave. Mindy Dangerpants practicing attack with a mega sloth as Mindy thinks of what's for lunch. Mindy is threateningly brandishing her fist. Check this one. Mindy indoctrinating a cougar in guard as other colonists do actual work. And all the sculptures. We made our jail decent at one point. This was already here when we landed. I was just like a stink barn, but eventually I made it like habitable by humans. All right. So where are we on materials? Let's see. Also, where am I going to put my ship? I guess here. I have been growing crops around here. I could theoretically maybe fit something here, but not sure. I don't really know how much room I'm going to need for it, so let's see. Ship. Ship structural beam. These. Okay, so reactor. Crypto sleep casket. We're going to need one of those for each person we intend to bring off this planet, and animals as well. Right, so at minimum, we'll have to invent the engines and we'll attach that. We'll need the reactor. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about putting a ship right there. Right here is probably the way to go. But let's see what materials we're going to need. The reactor needs 70 uranium, 280 plasteel, 8 advanced components. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch more uranium. I know we have both a long-range and an underground mineral scanner. This is the long-range one. Yeah, it looks like I was already looking for uranium. I don't think you do look for specific underground minerals. I think it just finds whatever. Where do I have that? I thought it was right about here. Did it blow up? No, it's right here. There it is. The grub station. I guess I had it turned off. Put it back on. Got this turret right in the middle of the whole base. Okay. I think I'm done reminding myself here, 31 minutes deep into the stream, what the hell was going on. I think I'm about ready to just let everybody have at it. Right, if you click on this guy, it shows you where all the underground minerals are. May have already finded that out, or at least I thought it did. I don't know. This version's 100 versions old. Maybe weird stuff's going on. I'm gonna unpause now. We'll see if anybody dies. Oh my god! No, we're alright. We were doing some hydroponics, I guess? Good for us. Right, who has what equipped? Zeor has a sniper rifle, I believe. No, he has a charge lance now. Alright. Change shotgun for Ray, that tracks. Mindy has a machine gun. Ileana has longsword and shield belt. Zeor has his minigun. Chen also has a charged rifle. Adams is another melee person. No, here it is. It was the longsword, not a rifle. There it is, Zeor's uncle. This weapon bears a representation of Zeor Dangerpants, chatting with Zeor Dangerpants with a broad grin. A group of cobras play nearby. The well-balanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its classical style. The illustration refers to Zeor relaxing with Zeor at a party. That does make sense. Ollie made this. I miss Ollie. Martin has an assault rifle, and you can just picture like the Facebook giant fat guy holding the rifle that manages to look tiny next to his Titanic frame. Also has a psychic insanity lance. Maybe make a note of that. Dickie has a heavy smig and another charge rifle. All right. I'm gonna have to like try and train myself to maybe. Oh, here's the Ollie Memorial Chair. I forgot about this. Illustrates Ollie trudging through snow while in exhaling clouds of fog. A cold blue moon looms in the background. Yeah, cat. Somebody needs to clean up around here. Can we do that? Maybe I had that turned off so people would actually do that. Why don't we turn this off for right now and try and focus on our colony. Research Reinvented is a kind of fun mod I dug up recently. Lets you poke at pieces of related tech for bonus points. Builds shoddy prototypes of the new tech at about the 50% mark, or if you had field research getting... Zeor and Martin shared a word about practicing with hatchets. Ooh. I think I started saying a second ago I need to try and retrain myself to maybe speed time up a little bit. I'm used to watching a lot of this happen in real time. Toffee. I don't know when we got Toffee. You might have just bought Toffee. Somebody shot the cat. He's okay. Toffee's fine. Anyway, I do feel like we have just about enough colonists to do just about everything. Martin is basically always cooking, which is good because that means he doesn't have to interact with people much. My rival Long died. Serves him right. Everybody's happy because I guess Ray and Adams just got married. I think Chen also doesn't necessarily get along with everybody. What's going on with Zeor? That's right, he does have that. Okay, yeah, it just shows in his health tab. Asthma requires like periodic treatment in this game. Like once in a while he'll just be like, I have to go die, and then he'll lie in the bed. Do we have... What do we do with Luciferium? Menu... History. Right, also I am on, like, medium difficulty, and I only play under Randy Random. So there's that. Actions, menu... Sign. Here we are. Manage drug policies. New policy. I guess I've never had to deal with this before. Okay, so go ahead and use beer whenever. Smoke leaf, I guess. Ambrosia... I don't know. Ambrosia tastes wonderful and produces a subtle mood increase in chemical high, but can generate a mild addiction. Basically never use anything else. Now, what I need... Okay, I guess I already have... Okay, so these are already all set. Basically, what I want is to just be able to actually destroy this Luciferium. Like, that stuff, as its name alludes, is bad fucking news. Luciferium is a concoction of mechanites. It's the devil's deal, basically. Like, it heals the hell out of you, it makes you feel like Superman, but invariably leads to, like, a debilitating addiction that will kill you, eventually. Dramatically improves the body's functioning in all respects, can heal old scarred over wounds or brain damage. Unfortunately, without the moderating effects of regular doses every 5 or 6 days, the mechanites lose cohesion, causing continuous berserk rages and eventually death. After the first dose, there is no way to get the mechanites out, ever. On the RimWorlds, they call Luciferium the Devil's Bargain. Many have been forced to kill friends when no more of the seductive red pills could be found. So, Luciferium not even once. Jen, your bedroom's fuckered up, man. How are we doing on wood? Do we have wood? Where's wood live? We might not have any wood. Huh, we better get some wood. Giggity giggity. That was a very good season for it. So, right, how do I... Chop wood... Yes, you know, get wood. How are we on food? Got meals out the wazoo. Alright, we have a decent amount. Got bear meat? Nice. This is all kibble. This is pet food. And we have outrageous amounts of it because it's the only good use for, bug meat. So once in a while, this cave explodes with, angry bugs coming up out of the ground. And then we have to kill all of them, and then their meat is inedible by people. It causes barf too much. But you can use it to make kibble. What you doing, Ray? Making limestone blocks. Sad bug meat is delicious, says Kent. Yeah, we eat the ocean bugs. Cat stream. Cat game. You can't really train cats to do anything, but sometimes they nuzzle colonists and that makes them happy. Are we deep drilling right now? Should we be deep drilling right now? I'm not that convinced we should be deep drilling right now. No, you know what? Most of us are in decent enough health. We'll be fine. Inspired taming. Mindy, she can tame anything. That's how we got Super Wiggles. Don't know if that... Odyssey makes cats trainable to nuzzle more often. Good. Here we are. Wildlife was what I was looking for. I guess we'll keep an eye out for a few days if anything really fun wanders onto this site. I do miss having Super Wiggles. He was great. Right, Dickie is a shelter kid. He's a vault dweller, I guess. World was a fuck, so he lived in a tin can. There we go. Oops. It's supposed to be mic mute. I don't know if we have this telescope here for any particular reason, or if they just thought that would be a fun thing to have. I do like our rec room. We have a TV. We have Gizmo Duck. We have 7 masts. Inspired surgery. Atoms. So if anybody's head falls off, we can make it better. Real good. I believe I have a standing order to automatically smelt any bio-coated weapons or those of shitty quality. Yeah, here we are. Smelt weapons, quality awful to poor. Smelt bio-coated weapons. Also, any slag that we find, smelt that. You know, I hear that whoever smelt it dealt it. Oh, we're mining plasteel here. Alright, yeah, you know what? Keep mining plasteel. Woo! Oh, granite. There, okay. If anything, that shores up our natural defenses a little bit. And I'm just mining steel. I remember us having a serious shortage of steel at some point. Right, we have a mod to show us the temperature of stuff. Pretty comfortable inside. Remember to turn the heater on if we're going to keep any prisoners. This was the old base. This is what we built as shelter when we first landed. Once in a while people still go in there for, like, whatever reason. Still growing Devil Strand. Here's raw food. Okay. We don't have much in the way of vegetables, huh? I guess that's why we're doing hydroponics. Yeah. This is really a stream about Toffee. Toffee is the real reason we're here. Here's Jen. Aw. Waifu. Martin, I believe, is a misogynist, which is why I think of him as a bad person. As a greedy, a misogynist, and a gourmand. Which means every once in a while he wigs the fuck out and starts eating, like, physically impossible amounts of food. Even if he's not in a bad mood. Mindy stays out later than everybody else. She's a night owl. That's some weather. Sign on the line for Fantasy Baron villain. This is our research bench. You will usually see Zeor hanging around there. That's how we invent space travel. This is our communications array for talking to trade ships. And theoretically other colonies, but we don't do that much. These are all various fabrication benches. Uh-oh, door broke. Cleaning is everybody's, like, last priority. People will clean if they have nothing else worth doing. You know what? Zeor, why don't you be on cleaning for a little bit? You know, everybody be on cleaning for a little bit. Visitors. Group from the Comleen Covenant is visiting the colony. They have a few things to trade. So hey, you guys want some luciferium? Good for your posture. Monkey. Usually I have Martin handle the trading, since he has douchebag charisma. Who's idle? Shorty not able to clean? Shorty is not able to clean. Think about giving Shorty something to do. Let's see. Hunt rabbit. Let's see if raccoon is worth eating. Turkey is good. Never go wrong with venison. I bet you can go wrong with venison. Whoa, whoa, okay. That raccoon's right there, got it. Usually that's Mindy's kind of thing. She'll fire like a sniper rifle right by somebody's face. He's just on the move too. Gonna minigun that frickin' doe. Alright, Martin's researching? Cut it out. Zeor TV is sponsored by PETA. PETA was making a giant fat stink out of, about the cow in Mario Kart World. I didn't read into it much, but I think they specifically hated that it had a nose ring. Those, they sure are. Takes all kinds, be right. Alright, we have a whole bunch, yet they do take Luciferium, please. Wow, that actually sells really well. We should buy something off them. Want to buy our Persona Core? They don't have anything worth buying. Sure, we'll take your cloth bowler hat, why not? Okay, you know, never mind, I'm good. I think it's not going to kill us just to have the Luciferium with us. Everybody knows not to use it. Could be, or it could be they're really that crazy. How are we on power? I feel like we were faltering on power a little bit. Brinkus likes to follow Mindy around. Right, it's whenever she's drafted or hunting, yeah, we have an attack rhino that follows her. Got the scars to show it. Oh, splody. Anyway, I like my colony. And I feel like getting back into the swing of this isn't going to be that hard. Right, I think I installed a new security system in here for the next time bugs come up, yeah. So I laid down some wooden flooring, and I built an incendiary mine. So theoretically the bugs will pop up and they'll start roaming around in there, and then they all bake to death in a giant oven. It'll be great. I'm sponsored by PETA. Alright, we're getting the place cleaned up. I don't have, like, advanced, what is it? Yeah, advanced priorities on. I just use regular. Shrug. I know it's not the most efficient. Oh, right, we are under volcanic winter as well. On top of regular winter. No, it's spring. Okay. Got it. I think I'm not going to even put down the blueprints for the ship until we have all the parts available. Yeah, wreck time. They keep made fun of Raycaster's clothes. You son of a bitch. We're all wearing Devil Strand dusters, by the way. Most of us. Ilion, I think, is wearing plasteel armor. Yeah. And a Devil Strand shirt under that. Devil Strand rules. It's the best. Nobody's in this bed? Alright, I think it was Adams' room, but now she married Ray. Blah. I like watching the cat come in to rest on the bed, and she kind of like skids to a stop, just... We just left some rice in the jail. We left one rice in the jail. Got a good stockpile of clothes. Got shitloads of alpaca wool. Sure, toss an eclipse on top of our volcanic winter. Why not? We do have another bionic eye. Do we want to... Because Adams has inspired surgery. You can make that eye no problem at all. His left eye is... yeah, only working at 1/3 ability. Maybe we could give Ray 2 eyes, and then he would look like that guy from, Ghost in the Shell. Anybody else have fucked up eyes? He does a little bit, but it's not that bad. Adams, like, has, like, a fucked up nose and no right ear. Right, Martin has a bionic tongue. I think I was using a mod when Martin joined that I later got rid of. So he had, like, a hydraulic jaw, which no longer existed after I removed the mod. So I had to replace his tongue. Shorty is missing a lung, has a fucked up nose. What about Zeor? Really just still the asthma? He was pretty badass. I don't know if I want to use that bionic eye right just now. I know I can make new ones, but they're expensive. They need, like, advanced components. I think. Yeah, 4 of them. How many of those do we have? 29. Okay, well, you know what? Sure. Let's make Ray even more cyber. So he can be super accurate with his full auto shotgun. Ray's just so jolly. Gorgeous environment. Luxuriantly comfortable. Alright, Ray. Replacing his left eye. And we'll just have to try and make sure that Adams is the one who takes that. Wait, Ileana and Schizo are a thing now? I don't know about that. They're married. Alright, cool, good for them. That's why we have a spare bedroom, alright. I completely forgot that was a thing. What is Adams's medical skill? 12. So is Chen's. was gonna try and, like, filter it to a certain minimum skill level, but it's the same as Shen's, then shit. Ray says his hat is dumb, he's wearing a Devil Strand one instead. Good choice. And a lizard skin button-down shirt. Fashionable. Game has like an almost hypnotic effect on me, like Vinny fast forwards everything in this game, like I'm usually just watching stuff happen. I, like, hesitate to say it, but I don't know. Zeor, can we unreserve the... You know, it'll be fine. Zeor is pretty good. I'm sure this will be fine. Maybe. I don't remember if there's a way to make him not do that. Grabs him. Yeah, I guess that works. Yeah, hang on. It was a little roundabout, but... There we go. That works. These warm clothes. Everybody! Yeah, it's 11 Fahrenheit right now. Everybody just stay inside. Jeez. Ray's gonna look really cool with two bionic eyes. Is this our trade beacon? No, this is a fire foam popper, alright. Who said meow? Where's the cat? This is a stream about the cat. Good. Best. You just spoon it out of there, just... Done. There we go. Got two super efficient bionic eyes. He now sees at 50% total extra efficiency. Ray can read the fine print. Alright, I think we got this going on right now. I'm gonna take the researching guys off of cleaning. Where is... Sorry. Ray can finally see why kids love the delicious taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Such a chill game most of the time. The music is really good. The guys just do what they're gonna do. Wandering. Alright, turn this back on then. Right, I think this thing has to be powered on to show you the underground minerals. That's a shame. Friggin', yeah, there it is. Anomaly had some badass music, man. Raycats is broken down and is wandering around confused. This happened because of anesthetic. He'll be fine. He's just wacky. Look, he's still in an excellent mood. Shorty, I just think, just might actually not really have anything to do. But you can't clean. There's pretty much no other wildlife around to hunt except that mega sloth. I could tame the mega sloth if I wanted, but I'm not sure if I do really. What's going on here? We having brownouts? Can't have brownouts. Yeah, our batteries are empty. We need more power. That's a bit bum. You know what? Turn this one off. Leave this one on. We do need uranium. More batteries might not hurt. Yeah, I guess. Let's only take 2 regular components. This was our, yeah, this is our portable generator, which is a mod. I was using it for like a far away drill. Cat stream. Cat game. If I really enjoy streaming RimWorld, I might consider finally getting some DLC and making like a from scratch stream out of that. Whose birthday? Skiza Rodriguez has reached the biological age of 59. Unfortunately, he gained the following diseases due to aging: hearing loss. Well, that and he does most verbs using a minigun. Zeor's getting old. I remind you, this is the guy who was a feral gamer when we found him. We had to lure him inside with, like, anime titty magazines. At least I assume that's what happened. I don't know, it was a long time ago. Look, there are a few other things in here worth saying. Right, we had Ileana's daughter in jail. Just bought her brother off these Zerks we were trading with. Alright, never mind. It's not worth pausing the game over. Also, I know at one point Zeor and Ileana were beefing. I remember the time I'm pretty sure she started a social fight with him and he put her in the hospital. So, don't fuck with Zeor. Looking at you. Sorry, I was just looking at chat when I said that. Looking at all of you. Don't fuck with Zeor. Rip your face off. Yeah, to this day, he doesn't get along very well with Ileana. It's partly because she's ugly. Noted systems. Think he might be a little abrasive, huh? Why does he get along so well with Martin? Stop that. Zero shade beliefs on femininity with Martin. No, that's exactly what we need to not be doing. Take the cows. The cows are good. Cows are perfectly healthy. Good night, though. Operating this thing is also a research task. How much does it cost to build a... Oh, actually, not that much. How low are we on steel? Plenty of it. You can slowly build another geothermal if there's another... It's pretty far out there. Yeah, there are a few, but they're not exactly convenient. Doing Zeor. You ate a meal in the middle of the prison? Martin's doing research. Oh, you know what? Martin stopped cooking because we don't have any, like, vegetable to cook with. Alright, now we do. Inspired recruitment, Raycaster, okay. Caravan from the La Riga Alliance. Approaching. They'll buy some Luciferium. Sibs like Scout. Sure, she was very excited to learn about Kau and Koau. Wait, do they have cougars? We could buy a Super Wiggles. Super Wiggles 2. Super Woggles. Yeah, I guess this volcanic winter's fucking us up a little bit. Barf. Alright, Martin, go trade with Kamka. Yeah, you can just drop that, that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put a hold on the fine meals while we have no, like, vegetable matter to cook with. Alright, so where's our Luciferium? Do they want it? It would appear they do not. I don't even see it. No, there it is. Alright, you can get rid of this for me. I do have cougars. That's pretty true. I think the cougar has, like, the most recorded incidents of attacking people. There's that. I don't know if they have anything else we want. We could sell them some weapons, too. Definitely don't need all these. Good lizard skin hood. You can have the camel hide pants. Yeah. Alpaca wool pants. Maybe keep those. You can have these used Devil Strand pants items. We don't really need. Nobody's gonna use those. Worth $1. A Masterwork Mega Sloth wool parka. Have art on it? No. Alright, really though, am I buying a cougar? I am. I'm good. Yeah, some like dropped weapons by assholes. We can just sell these things off. Bows. Excellent recurve bow we'll keep. Now. Herbal medicine. Let's buy some of that. Apparently we're fresh out, and nothing's going to grow here while it's under volcanic winter. Components and advanced components, you don't have any of those. I don't know, I might buy a cougar. Yeah, screw it. Anything else worth selling? Steel breach axe we should hang on to. It's for like digging through walls and shit. The rest of these I think we want to hang on to. Zeor was using that sniper rifle for a while. Alright. We call that good enough. No, you know what? No, let's keep the masterwork. You have a cougar now. Which one? There she is. Alright, what are we calling this cougar? I don't know if we can actually call her some variant on Super Wiggles, because that would, like, disrespect the legacy of the real Super Whistles. Super Whistles? Super Whistles. Maybe that. Maybe Super... Spot Munch. I'm getting a lot of other suggestions. Raycaster exchanged thoughts about the connection between the nature of emotion and life challenges with Martin. Alright, Spot Munch. Spot Munch is here to celebrate this third chapter in the legacy of the Independent Society of Stairs, which may be spelled wrong. That horseshoe stand mount thing, horseshoe pin, there it is, it's still there. That was like the first thing we built. There we go. And over time, Mindy... No, not Mindy. Yes, Mindy. We'll train Spot Munch to do kick-ass things. And we'll just have to, you know, keep an eye on her, because apparently the large predatory cat prets... Jesus. I'm not having a stroke, I'm just very dumb. Do tend to get themselves in trouble. Cat stream. We rebuild? Yeah, okay, Chen got a new dresser. An excellent dresser. By Zeor. Shaped like Tatiana Shorty Ferguson, staggering through a field while vomiting. 6 dying cheetahs lay on the ground. Is Zeor okay? This work is infused with the idea of unrest, done in a romantic style. This tells the story of Shorty's body becoming toxic. On the 5th of December. 5506. Jesus, Zeor. Engraved is Shorty, emitting a powerful stench. Everybody who looks at Shorty vomits until they die. Shorter story, it relates to Shorty being gross all of the time, and nobody likes Shorty. I like how even, like, the big cats are clean. Like, usually if you have, like, large animals wandering around inside, you get, like, a little sub-alert sort of thing saying, hey, this animal's gonna, like, track butt stench all throughout your whole place. Cougars do not. Cat Stream. Games about cats. Ray is upgrading our herbal medicine into real medicine. Maloof has given birth. Where? It's always right where the food is. Oh, hey, look, something's growing. Still volcanic winter, though. A trade ship, an exotic goods trader. Animals. You want to buy, like a horse that just happened? You know, maybe we can, yeah, I was gonna say, we can use horses as, like, caravan animals, at least. So maybe we should keep a few of those. Buy some psychite tea. They have glitter world medicine. They have advanced components. Ugh, those are crazy expensive. Penoxicline. Okay. An infection preventative, not a treatment. Okay. Rug. Reinforced barrel, we have some of those, we need those. Power claw. Triple rocket launcher, a single-use rocket launcher that fires 3 large-bore explosive rockets. Alright. Expensive, but they're good things. Chen flirted with Martin by complimenting his stylishness. Martin turned him down. I think you're barking up the wrong tree, Martin. I mean, Chen. Matter of fact, I think you're out of luck altogether. Yeah. I believe you were the only one. Shorty's a body modder. Well, we don't have all the fun DLCs for that. Spot munch. Where did spot munch come from? I mean, why not, but... What quest expires in 17 hours? I'd like to purchase 3 chain shotguns. Wait, make 3 chain shotguns in 16 hours? I don't think so. Looks like we may have been working on that. Four days ago. Oh, you completed this quest. Okay. Mm-hmm. RimWorld. Martin said something about swimming to Ileana. I think Vinny had some mod installed to make them like actually say conversation words, but they were very stilted and weird and stupid. Yeah, these are a mod that I'm using. But that just displays what shows up in the log. And you demonstrated a skill to spot watch. Spolarp has given birth. Hooray. We need... Well, it's not like we're about to run out of kibble. Oh, a shitload of gazelles just came around. Signs of life around here. There's the new one. Barter bled. This. If there were any other quests that we had in progress, I think they're kind of a write-off at this point. I feel like I had some other thought in my head a second ago. Rolled right out the other side, it did. Right, that was it. I was gonna hunt us some meat. Whoa, go. Been waiting their entire lives for that command. Oh, they're gonna escape the map. Unless Zeor is just that badass. Where's this? Like, let me clean this up. This isn't sightly. There we go. A caravan from Kolian is approaching their combat supplier. While hanging around the colony, Town Guard Chris is the son of Zeor and Ileana. What? How? What? No. What? Nephew of... yeah. What is up with the Ileana's family? Quest expires in 2 seconds. Alright. I guess those two being a thing isn't exactly brand new. Yeah, this colony could not wait to hunt these things. Dumb Zeor. Get him. Careful now. Yeah, see, animal filth. Whose filthy animal is inside? Oh, it's probably Brinkus following Mindy. I'm not sure about streaming more of RimWorld because I'm enjoying myself because I'm playing RimWorld and RimWorld is good. It's definitely a differently paced stream than I usually do. Maybe I'm kidding myself. I don't think these guys have much. Buy a wooden mace. Like a table leg. Yeah, we're good. It's Amma. I think I started saying but then got sidetracked. I hesitate to say it, but I think RimWorld suits me a little bit better than Dwarf Fortress does. Because the scale is smaller. Like, I think I work a little bit better when I have... when I can micromanage, like, a sensible number of colonists, you know? Dwarf Fortresses always reach a certain point where everything just scales up way too friggin' much, and I have like 300 dwarves and I don't really want to engage with anything because it's too damn much. Like the time scale and the overall scope of RimWorld are a little bit more my speed. That said, I mean, there's only one true Dwarf Fortress, you know? It's not like I'll never play that again. I still haven't gotten around to playing the Steam version, but I will someday. Imagine you start the size of RimWorld and scale up to Dwarf Fortress times 20. Well, if it at least has better management tools, then, like, I can see the appeal, but... I mean, Dwarf Fortress is also Dwarf Fortress. It can be a bit opaque. Anyway, for anybody tuning in late, I mean, I've been over the whole thing, but this is an ancient version of, maybe not ancient, an old version of RimWorld, several DLCs behind at this point. We were joining a colony that is already, like, 80% done. I just have to, like, finish building a ship. Or start building a ship. We're still researching it. No DLC, light mods. I think adventure mode finally works again in the Steam release, so that's a new thing to prod up. I hope they find a way to make adventure mode good again, because last few versions... I remember the old, like, dig right versions of Dwarf Fortress adventure mode was fun, because you just go to a bar, you'd pick up a few assholes, and then you go get murdered. But, like, last few versions, adventure mode has been, like, scraping joy out of your brain. It was been... ugh. Pacing of adventure mode in modern Dwarf Fortress has been horrendous. So if they find some better way to handle that, then cool. This is our ever-expanding graveyard of assholes. There are more efficient ways to deal with human bodies, but I like the ever-expanding graveyard of assholes. Says to everybody, don't try it. They do. The way that works has probably changed by now. This is the part where Vinny's chat always spams their, like, dancing Kermie emotes. This is the Kermie please part. I could build another solar. Yeah, they're cheap. Tory Bash is a decent analogy, yeah. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems many of the gazelles in the area have been driven insane. Well, it's a good thing we already thinned their numbers. Let's see, is anybody nearby? Oh, Zeor's getting laid. I guess let's not bother him. Ray is also... Okay, so most of the people in the colony are fucking right now. Good for them. Only Dickie is awake and not boning. I probably don't even really need to do anything here. They're gonna have to reset those spike traps, but whatever. Yep, there we go. Resolved. Unless there's another crazy one. Ooh, uh-oh! I think that's it. Any other crazy gazelles? I was getting ready to say that was an F-Zero guy, but no, that was the mighty gazelle. I do remember that, yeah. Alright, so work faster, cool. Well, that could be good if he's on research. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not sure yet how to judge this as a stream, but I'm just enjoying playing RimWorld right now. You haul things? Not assigned to hauling. You haul things? A few of the things that I have as mods right now have been merged with the game since then. The wall lights, for one. Also, if you're tuning in late, we just bought this cougar. We used to have a cougar called Super Wiggles, but disaster befell her. But now we have a new one. She is named Spot Munch. Why? Why not? Research finished on the Johnson Tanaka drive. The JT drive can push you to other stars by leveraging quantum scale effects to beam momentum to distant stars. As with all starships, it still takes many years to get anywhere. Good to know. Starflight sensors. Unlock sensor cluster. Apparently we're at a lower research level than this once, even though we've already done quite a lot of shit. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, look at this man research. Look at him go. Meow. Also, if you're tuning in late, you have to see the best artifact ever made. Hang on. No, I already showed this off, but... Here it is. The Masterwork Steel Longsword. Zeor's uncle. No, this is Pain. Who has Zeor's uncle? There it is. Has Zeor and Zeor on it. And Cobras. Relates to Zeor and Zeor. Hanging out at a party. Yeah, we're just chilling right now. Randy's taking it easy on me for a minute. I mean, we are dealing with a volcanic winter. That's not great. There you go. We're getting there. Minnie's trained his Spot Munch how to be a cool attack cat. These drills cause bug attacks fairly regularly. A pretty big poll someone held, and Randy is the leading storyteller by a wide margin. I've just always played with Randy because, like, I feel like the nature of these games is, you know, chaotic shit happens all the time. Like, I just kind of feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. I prefer that over, like, predictable sine waves of good and bad. Like, I've literally never even played under any of the other storytellers. Randy all the way. Oh. Speaking of... The Rogua tribe have arrived nearby, approaching from multiple angles. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Oh boy. Numerous Ungabungas. Lots of Ungabungas. Alright. They don't have any technology to get through our walls that I can see. So they are all going to come through the killer door. Adams, you'll probably want to just go ahead and come inside now, in fact. Ray! Uh-oh. Well, this changes things. Here's Mindy. Where's her? Get inside, you fat boob. Ileana. Ileana, just rescue Ray. Shoot better, please. Okay, Ileana's rescuing Ray and herself. Apparently bleeding to death through her foot. Ray lost a toe. Okay, Ileana. Drop Ray. Save yourself. Jen. Save Ray. Do not haul. Prioritize resting. Thank you. Brinkus! Fuck. Who else is awake? Where is Chen? We'll get there. Leave my rhino alone, you naked pricks. Ah. This is bad. This is real bad. Everybody get inside. Fuck. Zeor, get in. This is getting out of hand fast. Chen is rescuing Ray. I don't know if we can help Brinkus. Prize people have decided to kidnap who they can and leave. They're taking Martin. They're taking everyone. Oh, god damn it. Why are you melee attacking Cal? Kai, whoever. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, bad, bad. Well, all right, we saved Shorty. Do not let them take Zeor. Run. Yes. Rescue. Rescue. Where's Ray? That is bad. We are down 2 colonists. I don't really give a shit about Dickie, but Martin was kind of important. We also might still have people... Yeah, those guys are still going to attack us. Where's Shorty? Mindy is saving Shorty. Don't care about that. Thanks, though. We gotta save Brinkus, too. God damn it. Wow. That got bad fast. Okay, Brinkus can move. He'll be alright. Maybe. He's bleeding out. Shit. Big Sprinkus. Where's Adams? Watching for targets? No, you need to do health. Look like we have a while before those idiots get here. Okay. Zeor, I know medical isn't your thing, but we don't have time to be picky here. Who's shooting? What's going on? Oh, they're fighting the caravan. That buys us some time. Brinkus won't hold the hell still. Alright, raise up. Alright. I know it sucks, but need all hands on deck here. Feels like bled half to death. You know what? Never mind, Ray. Please, like, take it easy. Adams. Iliana. They're inside the dam. Ray, do not go out right now. Do not open the door. Ray, your new order is to sit the hell down. Dumb assholes. Well, that was truly terrible. No, you were everybody on draft. Really sucks that we lost Martin. Again, the other guy kind of sucked. Ugh. All right, so next time a bunch of Unga Bungas queue up and start getting ready for an assault. First, our order of business is to get everybody the fuck inside and keep them there. That really sucked. My friend Martin lost. Colonist lost times 2. Oh, that was bad. Why are you still drafted? Stop being drafted. Get in bed. Obviously, we need to fix these walls, too. Do we even have any sleep bricks? Yes. Well, I had to say out loud that Randy was taking it easy on me, didn't I? Are you... Stop being drafted. Everybody quit being drafted. Everybody strap your arms and legs back on. And hope that eventually we'll have some opportunity to rescue Martin and maybe the other guy. Thankfully, I think Adams can also cook. Yeah. Actually, she's pretty good at it. Okay, so, like, who was actually maimed? Ray lost a lot of blood and a toe. Mindy's not hurt. Ileana's roughed up. Visitors. Alright, cool. Jen is just old. No new injuries on Adams. Jordy just got beaten into a pulp. How's Brinkus? He'll be okay. Oh, he still needs help. Somebody tend Brinkus. Yeah, everybody's in a bad mood. Because our colony just got knocked the fuck over by some Unga Bungas. Oh, one of their guys is alive. They're taking him. Well, that just sucked. Everybody's got food, she'll be fine. Zeor, can you build? Are you on building? Yes. Rebuild the walls, please. There's major break risk, Shorty. You'll be fine once you get some food in her. Maybe. Yeah, go lie down, please. We have a fantastic hospital for a colony of this size. Everybody just take 5. Been a bad day. Ileana's still tending people. Let Adams get some sleep, and then he'll send her over to fix Brinkus. Cat stream. This wall held up pretty well. Toffee's helping. Oh, Toffee is eating one of the Ungabungas. You know what? Good, I endorse that. There we go. She ate his head. Good. Adams, please fix Brinkus. Mindy's working on that. Okay. I think. Yeah, she's got it. No, it still needs... Okay, now she's on. That got so out of hand so fast. Yeah, we have some rice. It's not all bad news. Jesus. So that's how RimWorld goes. That is the worst thing that's happened to this colony in a long time, though. How many other human colonists have we even lost at all? Just Ollie, I think. So, considering they were taken alive, there was a chance that we'll get a quest later to rescue them from wherever they've gone. But you can't bank too much on that. We might just never see them again. I mean, if it helps, Martin was kind of a dick. Alright, is everybody done bleeding? Brinkus, are you good? Brinkus is good. He'll be okay. There we go. He was kind of a dick, but he was a useful dick. He was good at cooking and research. We'll get along without him, but... We kind of do need somebody to clean this place, yeah. Raycaster chanted about practicing dice with Zeor. Yeah, that tracks. Alright. There we go. Hospital is clean. Zeor is working on rebuilding the turrets. Well, Adams is going to be busy. Cook is her top priority now. Why is it suddenly 64 degrees? That's freedom units. Yeah. That turret sacrifice saved the day, really. Ugh. Alright, Shen's up and about. He's good. I don't think he was hurt. No. We do have a good hospital, though. Skeezer talked about craps with Ileana. Don't forget to let Zeor pick his minigun back up. That end up. Who's Masterwork chain shotgun? Oh, Ray. Feeding potato to Brinkus. Alright, before you go anywhere else. Where is his minigun? He was like right around here. He was being carried off. Oh, you know what? There it is. That was Martin's. And that was... freaking whatever the other guy's name was. Dinky or whatever. I think it was actually Dicky. Ray, just go ahead and pick up your shotgun now. Shield user has ranged weapon. Huh? When did you pick up a shield belt? There we go. Everything's good now. We're all fine. God damn, I can't believe those freaking knuckle draggers stole 2 of our colonists. Yeah, everybody is on hauling. That game. Alright, well, it's just about wrapping up time. Yeah, this really ended up just being me playing RimWorld. Which, I mean, I guess is the point. I enjoyed myself. Mostly, I mean, a bunch of bad shit just happened, but it's a good game. I'm glad we at least saved Zeor. You know what? I should remark on that. We lost those two, but at the last possible instant, we were able to save Zeor from the same fate. That would have been a terrible loss. Oh, no more inspired taming. No, that door's just broken down. Gonna have to repair it. Do you have any marble? Yes. East one? Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, that sure is a start to the Zeor TV era of the Independent Society of Stairs. Ilion is good as new. She's made of tough stuff, man. This might be the first attack we've had in one of these areas where our defenses are very slight as well. I really kind of piled everything down here in the Killador zone. Damn. I mean... yeah, as useful as Martin was, everything he was doing can be done by other colonists. Like, we'll get along. Still sucks, though. Who's having a minor break risk? Put that up. Alright, temperatures are pretty normal so far. This room's getting a little warm. Keep an eye on that. If the volcanic winter finally goes away, we'll have to turn all the AC on. Alright, I need to stop. Yeah, I think that's spelled wrong. I found the character limit. Sheesh. RimWorld, huh? What a game. It seems so weird just to see this bare bones, like, no DLC title screen after seeing so many Vinny streams. Alright, well... I didn't hate this. I don't think you guys hated this. It hasn't been my very most, you know, active stream ever. But I will plan to do more of this on Thursday. For now. See, this would be great if I was still streaming 4 times a week and I could differentiate my streams a little bit, but... You know, I have to have a job like a hoser instead. But anyway, thanks a lot for hanging. I appreciate you. We will rim more worlds come the Thursday. Farewell. Have a good one. Bye. I still have my tiles wallpaper up? Yeah. Oh, kitty.